first off, we had that's really short, tiny trailer for the new Bleach series that's coming out, based on the 1,000-year war, I think. War. So the first trailer of that came out, and people were quite excited about that. So what are you guys feeling about? How are you guys feeling about it? Do you care?
I'm happy that Bleach is back, just because nostalgia. Remember the original. I can't even say the original Big Three, the Big Three, because there hasn't been another Big Three since, in terms of how up there they were, until you couldn't really match them. Couldn't really pull them apart. So it's good to see Bleach back after it's been 5-6 years or something since. But they're bringing back one of the worst arcs in the series to do, which is that convoluted mess that was the 1,000-Year Blood War. So I don't know, unless they make significant changes to the writing and stuff, and they give it the time it needs, because that Kubo rushed the last arc because of editorial disagreements and blah blah blah. So hopefully if they actually take their time in and maybe add a couple of things that
so that actually makes sense.
So it actually makes sense, then sure, I'm all for it, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's just put it.
Yeah, of course. Tega, what do you think?
I think it's going to be alright. I didn't mind the last arc in the manga. It was a good arc. It was just that it just didn't make sense for a lot of things. The art was...
How can it be good if it's...
It was just vibes.
Dragon Ball Z. Story-wise,
exactly.
It just means that story-wise, they didn't expand on things that they really should have expanded on. And but the Bleach has a lot of good lore if you go into the novels and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see how it's adapted. It's not like I hated my time reading it. I still enjoyed it when I was reading it. I was just like, okay, this is getting a bit... You guys need to end it now. Especially, I think, because he had the editorial problems towards the end of it. I don't think it was from the beginning of the arc. So the beginning of the arc was fine. It's just really the end. Once started really getting into the end game, that's when you kind of saw the drop in quality. And I think that for me was where it got bad. So I'm interested to see. I probably won't watch it because I don't really watch anime, but we'll see.
Jump into it. I can remember when they were doing that arc, and then they announced, "Oh, by the way, there's going to be 4 more chapters, and that's the end." What?
Yeah, I remember that.
How? Do you know how?
Just 4 more chapters.
Yeah, from at the point where they were, you were thinking, how is that even possible? How can they possibly end this in 4 chapters? There was so much more that they hadn't gone into, so everyone was a bit confused. And then,
when it was about to end, I do remember.
I don't even think he'd thought. I'm trying to remember at what point they were when they made that announcement, but it just felt.
It did seem like it was about to end.
It just felt like they had a couple of things to go, maybe another 20 chapters or something to finish it off, but. They said, by the way, boom, ending this in 4, and okay. And then
it's as if the guy went through a breakup with the publishers. They're like, sorry kids, Dad is gonna have to leave the house. So
3 chapters in, they pull some magic out of their whatever, and then the last chapter is like a time skip. The way they did it, wow, okay. I remember they brought in characters that they just forgot they brought in towards the end. That they brought Ichigo's dad,
Ishida's dad as well.
They had Habi built up in a dungeon, chained up. They didn't go back into that. The whole Kenpachi thing just kind of, went and came in and went.
That was. Boy, I feel
I know people don't mind it, but I really dislike the way they tried to give him a power boost, and it ended up being
pointless anyway.
So why did you do that? But
it had to end because it should have ended from the previous arc, to be honest. That's how they shouldn't have continued it, because it was just like I liked the premise, I guess, of it, even though there's parts of it where I'm just like, you're kind of going back on what you've said in the story previously, and then you kept on bringing up things like all these contradictions, and you're like, have you read your own comic? It's just like how we were saying last episode, how, you know, flipping the DBZ guy forgets his own lore and characters. Like, it's as if Taite Kubo, like,
they even
forgot. Exactly. This one is like, wait, when all the Quincy's dead? Why is there an entire city full of them and nobody knows?
Why did they?
Yeah, but that stuff could have been all explained had he had more. If he had done it all in longer time, so it's a bit hard to. It's kind of hard to say. Oh, he should have ended it sooner. When I'm sure when he started the arc, he wasn't thinking, "Oh, I'm going to end it like this." Because especially if you look at the fact that he has a novel out that kind of outlines a lot more of the it kind of fleshes out the universe a bit more. If he had the chance to do that in manga form, then
it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He was rushed, and that's the thing. And he was really pissed off with the publishers as well. He was just like, "Bun this, bruv."
I wonder if he'll have time to implement the ideas that he wanted to in the anime, or if it's just going to be a, you know, kind of word for word.
I think it would just be
word for word. I don't see them changing it. Yeah, I don't see it.
Well, it's nice. It's nice to see a modernized version of it, at least.
Because if he wants, he could still do like a graphic novel if he really wants to finish it off proper.
But instead, he did that witch one. Which
is
crap.
Yeah,
he's done the one shot with the, you know, with hell and everything. So who knows? Maybe there's a new arc coming up soon.
Maybe not. He'd probably just be like, I can't bother.
For one, Bleach was good, but
yeah,
we'll see what this anime is about.
Yeah.